back. Monday, 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 Fortnite Fun Day. Monday, Fun Day, Fortnite. Let's keep it at that. Quick update on the rig setup itself. Actually, I had a bit of issues with my video card drivers for the past week. Same reason I got crashed close to 4 times during the previous week's customs. Four times, mind you. We still got a win out of was it like 5 or 7 games, which is crazy. But no, all that is figured out. There should be a video going up soon in terms of helping out people with AMD video cards. I feel like there aren't enough resources that's available for AMD, even though they give you bang for buck in terms of some of their video cards, like the 5700 series that recently came out, as well as I'm on one generation previous to that, which is Vegas 64. Even though my issue was mainly with like not being able to open up AMD settings, I will try to create an all-inclusive guide for AMD video card users in terms of just helping them out. What I had to go through in terms of figuring out what the issue was and how to deal with it, because for me it was more than just one issue. Anyways, on to Fortnite. Bit of slight change in schedule today. In streaming schedule today. Black coffee. All that. It's end of year. Got a bit of time in my hand. We're here. We're gonna get some games in. All that good stuff. Yeah, just what's going on. I had a bit of hiccup in terms of my audio like a couple of minutes ago. For some reason, Fortnite audio just stopped working halfway, so I had to restart. I hope that doesn't happen again. I just restarted my computer. I'm actually looking at computer parts right now. Just watching for now. We might do a new build. Might be one of the Threadripper CPUs, because right now they're actually like blowing Intel out of the water, even though I have a Intel 6700K processor. It's an i7. Checking my FPS. That's how I check my FPS. By shaking left and right. See what's up. Yeah. I'm gonna go slightly lower. Just want to see what's up here. Lazy's always hot. I like lazy. Good. Oh crap. Missed my landing. It's not multitask. Good time. Get our landing, get a couple of kills. Why is my cursor red? The hell, Fortnite? Bro, why is my thing lagging so hard? Holy. There's no way he wins that. It's so like, gee, a good shot on him, but it's like hell FPS. What is it? Is it my second monitor that's throwing? About to find out right now. Oh, is this why? Don't like me? Why? Why not use DirectX 12 like I should be? Wonder if that would suck. I'm just gonna restart real quick. I'm actually gonna show you guys something. Something is causing Fortnite to lag like crazy. Together. Yo, what's up, Donuts? How you doing? Yo, thank you, appreciate that. Yo, yeah, yeah. I was actually in Fortnite right now. It just came out real quick. Um, thank you. Yeah, that's just a test thing. Just checking if my chat is working. Um, yo, what are you up to today? How's the day looking? I just want to show something that AMD users might be able to benefit from. I'm actually having a issue here that I think I know where the fix is. I'm gonna show my screen real quick. Yeah, there. Cool. So this is what AMD settings look like, and I feel like what's actually causing the issue for me. Actually, that might be one. Resync on. Might turn this off. Off. Let's turn it. Yo, what's up, Lurks? How you doing, buddy? What you up to? I think desktop. Oh, this app came with your desktop. So like there's like ways to fine tune per game, or you can do global settings in terms of this thing. I just figured out how to, because this crashed for like a whole week. For about a week, I reinstalled and uninstalled my drivers, my graphics drivers, for like a good 15 times, and I had to restart my PC like a good 50 times just for this, just to figure this out. This thing kept crashing. I had to do like a registry edit. I had to what else? It was a registry edit and then uninstall my NVIDIA drivers to get it to work. I could actually give you a rundown in terms of like a quick rundown on how this works. Yo, Lurks, you trying to play today, man? I actually need to warm up before I hop into arena. So, all right, Donuts. Just like a 1 minute rundown of how this works is you can actually go into global settings, or you can go into Fortnite or any other game. So in our case, it'll be Fortnite, and then you can do reset profile if you don't like the changes you have made, or you can just click on this, and it gives you access to Fortnite settings that your graphics card has. Um, in most cases, it's safer just to use application settings, as in like Fortnite in-game settings will actually overwrite whatever's here. But in the case of me, I like messing with the settings to get more performance out of my card. So I will like do stuff like try to go for the lowest. I think that the one on top is the lowest. Super sampling is much higher. It will be more intensive. Game will look better, but you will get less FPS. So like this, you don't even need this. There's videos online that will give you like a brief, like a bigger rundown of how these things work. But the case of us, like this, we don't need tessellation. I'll just use AMD optimize, right? This I just turned off. Don't really need this unless you like shader, unless you like the edges to be nice and smooth. In my case, I just need more FPS. So yeah, and then given your monitor is FreeSync capable, this setting will let you turn it on or off. In this case, my primary monitor, my main monitor, is FreeSync capable. My secondary isn't. So this will actually turn on, I believe, for one only. But I think what's happening is that it's trying to turn on for both. So we're actually going to turn off and see what's up with it. This I just turned off. I don't need vertical refresh. I need performance. This in theory will make the game look better again, but it will cause FPS drops. And then usually AMD cards do not like this. It just doesn't. NVIDIA cards work better. I actually have a 1060 that works better. NVIDIA has their own little control panel, better settings. You know? And then this global settings would actually let you control globally. So this would be across. This takes over. Do you stream with that or Streamlabs? I actually use Streamlabs OBS, but I do use Relive for my clips. So I have Relive set up to just as a matter of fact, I'll show you in 1 second. I'll actually show you, yeah, on what I use Relive for, because you can use it to stream, yes. In my case, I use it for clips. So I have Relive set up for, give it a second. Okay. Oh, nice. So you just turn it on and off here. And I have my instant replay, Control M. So whenever I get a kill or I like something in game, I actually do Control M, or I actually have Control M tied to one of my mouse buttons. I'll actually show you that as well. So if you have like an extra button on your mouse, you can actually tie a hotkey onto your mouse. So you don't have to press Control M. I actually did this today. I have Control M tied to B9, which is basically this button on the mouse. So whenever I press this button on the mouse, it will do Control M. And in theory, that will go through and Relive will clip the last 15 seconds of my Fortnite gameplay. And we'll actually show you where that is. 15 seconds. Right here. This instant replay. Turn this on. So this is the toggle. There. So like you can tie it to, like, you can tie so many different things to that mouse button, as long as you have like the mouse app that lets you tie stuff. And then you select 15 seconds here. This this little toggle lets you go up to 20 minutes. You don't, I don't know if anyone wants to save 20 minutes of clip, but in my case, 15 seconds. So based on how big the file is, the size of the file will go up. In my case, 56 MB, 55 to 56 MB is like pretty good, given I have like a whole terabyte of drive. Yo, what's up, Mus? Damn, my boy got no school. That's what's up. I was just giving Donuts a rundown in terms of AMD Radeon settings. So yeah, that would let you clip. And does it record in high definition? It does. It does. So in your case, if you want like a high definition replay of a clip or whatever, all you have to do is select high here. That would put high in everything, and you can like customize small things. So turn this on. The bitrate I think by default is 30. If you lower it, the file size will go down. I just stay around 30, the default. You can actually put your microphone track on a separate microphone on a separate track if you want. But yeah, I use this very extensively. That's part of why I needed the settings to work again. Yeah. So like I was saying, like NVIDIA GeForce Experience, I actually have a 1060, so I've used it. It's actually a lot easier to use versus this. Um, there's more tutorials on that. There aren't enough tutorials on this. But yeah, so there it is. You have your you can even like do GIFs if you want. I don't, but you could also tie that to one of your mouse buttons as well. Same way that you did the same way we did the instant replay for the last 15 seconds. But yeah, that's like a quick rundown. That was more than a minute. Sorry guys. I just wanted to give all the information I could. GIFs. Hey man, don't quote me on it. GIFs. Cool. Hey Mus, can I ask for a favor? Would you be able to go to my Twitch real quick and just post a message? I just want to see if it works. I had some issues last time in terms of Twitch not liking my mix chat that I use for Twitch and YouTube at this. Thanks. I'll be sure to look into it more today. Oh yeah, definitely. And like, there's like a couple of videos online that show you how to actually, mess with your Radeon Relive. Just put Radeon Adrenaline Relive settings on Google. YouTube should be able to give you like a better rundown. I just gave you like a brief rundown. Streaming on Switch too. Twitch, yeah, I am. Both at the same time. Yo, thank you, Must appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yeah, it is working. 100%. Big ups, my boy. Switch. Go to in the Switch. Imagine I was streaming on Switch. Oh, so that reminds me. So there was this guy who went to Cypher PK's chat, and he said, "It's a typo. No worries." There's this guy. He went to Cypher PK. Cypher PK is like a pretty big stream. I actually learned to play Fortnite from Cypher. Shout out to Cypher, man. Mad respect for that guy. So some guy went to Cypher PK chat. He said, he basically said, imagine playing Fortnite, and then Cypher PK basically flipped out. Well, he didn't flip out. He said, "This is what he said." He said, "Imagine playing Fortnite, huh?" Then he went on to say, remember when you first started playing Fortnite and you were playing with your friends, and then eventually they got better and they ended up playing with other people because they were better than you, and then you just didn't want to put in the time and creative to get better while everyone else got better? Well, that's on you though. You didn't put in the time to get better. So don't blame the game just because you didn't put in the time. Blame yourself for not putting in the time. And then the whole chat went crazy. Like, yo, Cypher's real, bro. It's crazy. But no, like that basically made my week. Cause it's like, I get people come in my chat like, yo, like who plays Fortnite anymore? Like apparently I do, and you care about it because you're in my chat. I mean, like, there's nothing wrong with like, oh, playing other games. Like I watch CS:GO, but I don't play that. I watch CS:GO ESL, like the something league, esports league or whatever. I watch Rainbow Six Siege. I actually watch a lot of Siege. People don't know this. I don't play Siege. I just don't, because it would take my time away from Fortnite, right? Because I can only afford so much time to put into it. Um, but no, like I'm not hating on other games. Like sometimes I watch League of Legends. I've never played League of Legends in my life. I still watch it because it's fun, right? It's entertaining for me. But like I'm not gonna go to people's chat and be like, oh, imagine playing League of Legends, imagine playing Siege, imagine playing CS:GO. I'm not gonna do that because it's not right. Because whoever it is, they might be actually dedicated to that game, right? So Cypher is very dedicated to Fortnite. To like, people can't be like, just do that. If you play Minecraft, play Minecraft. I wouldn't play it myself, but once in a while I watch it. Friends stop playing. Everyone, I mean everyone but Pulse Bros. Pulse Bros stopped playing. Oh, everyone but Pulse. Right. But the thing is, some people want to play Fortnite casual, not be a pro, so that would suck. I mean, that's fine, you know, like there's nothing wrong with getting a weird error. Might have to reinstall my drivers again. Um, but no, like there's nothing wrong with like playing casual. Hey, like it's comp isn't for everyone. It's not. It's super sweaty. At days like I get triggered by comp, but again, like I'm not gonna show it, right? I'm like, oh, you're the better player because you have a shotgun early game, and you kill me with a shotgun. Like you're better because you have a shotgun. You're better. What am I supposed to say? GG's only, right? Like 72 hours said it best. That's Tom, man. He said GG's only. Like, oh wow. I need to DirectX 12 isn't working with I have a fix for that. This happened last week too. DirectX DirectX 12 isn't letting Fortnite run right now. There's an error. Oh, Fortnite config change to DirectX. Never played it either. Yeah, comp isn't for everyone, man. Like it's definitely not for everyone. Okay. I change my yeah, I need to change it in the config. I can't launch. Found it. Um yeah, like I'll be honest, Fortnite actually made me learn so much more about like the different registry keys, different location for save files for other games, editing in-game, editing the config file to make it, you know, run better, like everything. It just made me like understand the game better. And I feel like a lot of it is underrated. Like not many people do it. And, like I've done it for other games in the past, so like I can appreciate it, you know. But again, it's not for everyone. This game is like pretty ass on like some kind of configurations. It's ass on AMD cards. Still is, fortunately. But like there are ways that you can fine tune it, make it better. Um, in this case, I'll actually share my screen that way you guys can see what's going on here. Take a quick look at like to someone who hasn't seen this before, this will look a bit crazy, but I'm going to show you what exactly this is, right? This would give you access to your holy I was I was watching a lot of editing videos and they were all on Mac. Fun fact, Mac users are happier than Linux and Windows studies show. Probably are, for what it's worth. I don't know, like a lot of my coworkers use Macs. This actually this right here, this value of 1 or 0 decides whether or not your game will be using DirectX 11 or DirectX 12. Fun fact. So we'll make it 0. I'm sorry, not 0. We'll make it 0 in this case. Switch it to DirectX 11 because I can't even launch the game to get into the settings. So this will be a quick. Well, this will be. This happened last time too. Not the world for me. It is not end of the world. And then we do a read only. That way the game can't change the file. We'll go back. We'll edit it back after. So read only is so the game is able to read only and not able to write to that file. If you want to force change your file, force change your changes, if you want to force the changes onto the game, you make a file read only. Or in this case, our configuration file read only. In theory, this should work. Take that off, put back on Fortnite. Fingers crossed. God willing, this works out. Again, that's like a Radeon only issue. I've seen that, bro. I know Java doesn't look crazy. Facts, man. When I studied Java, I first started studying Java. I wish I started earlier, to be honest. But like better late than never, and I'm glad that you started earlier. Let's yeah. Wow. I think I gotta upgrade my driver. I don't really want to. Bruh, this game is crashing, I swear. Okay, fine, fine. Keep crashing on me. Config lessons with AseeF. You don't think I'll have these problems, do you? No, I don't think you will. Because like I mess around with my settings a lot. But like it depends on the card that you have. So if you have like one of the bigger cards, you might run into that issue. But some of these cards don't have like the best of supports, unfortunately. So the game crashed again. So what we're gonna do, we're actually, I'll actually show you guys this as well to work out. So you see like right now it says currently installed 19.9.2. We're gonna click on check for updates. Check for updates. 19.12.1. But I don't know if I want 19.12.1 because Fortnite isn't asking for 19.12.1. I'll show you what Fortnite is asking for though. Fortnite's asking for I think 19.11 or something. You'll see. We're gonna go find that driver and then fix this. This is unreal right now. Wait. Okay, where's that? Right here. Right, you see that? My current is 19.9.2 as the just yeah, but like if you want more FPS, you want to go Windows because Windows lets you mess around with your settings. Mac is like very limited in terms of being able to fine tune. So if I want like a 240 FPS like performance, I wouldn't go for Mac. I don't think anyone would. But like for 120 FPS, I feel like it's fine. So it depends on what you really want. So like right here, if you see like recommended 19.11.3, we're gonna go have to find this driver right now, and we will find it. 19.11.3, right? And here it is, 19.11.3. Cool. Which is fine. Recommended is 19.11.3. It's fine. Like it's not end of the world. I just don't want 12.1 though. I do not want 12.1 because that actually is terrible. I've used it. Terrible. Yeah, cool. Just gonna download this. Let it download. And yeah, that so like this is the error. It told you to go get 19.11.1. That's what we're getting. Linux is interesting because it's open source. Yo, Linux is so much better. I've used Linux in the past. Um, I was trying to learn like Linux commands back in the days. Linux is so much better. You can like go into like the nitty gritty. So in terms of like freedom, Linux is number one, Windows is number two, and Mac is third. Mac being third is like it's really hard to edit the config files in Mac, unfortunately. But like if you want something out of the box, something to just work seamlessly, that's it. Same thing with Apple phones. Apple versus Android. Android gives you more flexibility. You can actually go in and overclock your processor on Android. People don't know this. So if you, for example, like PUBG is very big in India. It's like very big in India, PUBG. So like they actually have legit tournaments and stuff. And the phones that they're using are, I'm sure they're overclocked to give better performance for these tournaments. So, you know, again, like if you can bring in your own hardware that gives you better accessibility in terms of the game, it's allowed. It's allowed, I think, in every LAN. So in the World Cup, I think there were people were stuck on 1080 Ti's. Yeah, it was 1080 Ti's if I'm not mistaken. So if you happen to bring in your own like Titan that you have modified to give you more FPS on Fortnite, I don't think they would disallow that. But again, in some lands, you're forced to use their stuff. So it would depend on the rules for that land. Oh, just gonna get these drivers. I think I should probably retitle my stream at this point. Running into issues. I retitled my stream for now. Um, funny thing is, the new Mac is $6,000 just for the tower, then 5K for the monitor, 1K for the stand, 1K for the stand for the monitor, bruh. Yo, 1K gets you a great PC. Yo, Donuts, are you on a Mac too? No, Donuts is on a Windows, I think, with the Radeon. Yeah. Yeah, Donuts. Just to answer your earlier question, I don't think you would have issues like this on your laptop. This is a laptop or a desktop? Yo, must bro. Like, how is it $1,000 for just the stand of the monitor when in reality you can get a proper PC for 1K? You can get a rig that will push Fortnite 240 FPS with a 5700 T. I'm on Radeon Windows, yes, desktop. Nice, nice, nice. Cool. So you might be on my side of the spectrum, but like like if you don't like want like crazy performance, getting a Mac just for editing and stuff. Cool, cool. Yeah, definitely. Macs are like seamless in terms of, just to work out of the box. Definitely the way to go if you want to like don't want to worry about like going through these issues that I'm going through. But again, like it's over the years, you learn to deal with these things and such. That's Apple. Facts. The new Mac is, bruh, $1,000 for the stand of the monitor. That's crazy. $5,000 for the monitor. That monitor better play for you, bro. He shouldn't have to play. He should play for you. When it's max expensive. Probably has money to blow, bro. Man, money. No, but like you can get a pretty good MacBook for like around 1,200. It's a Ryzen's. Oh, you have a pretty beefy PC. Wow. 3700X is a pretty good processor. Like it's good. Definitely up there. For like commercially speaking, it's definitely like top 3 that's available from AMD. And 580 is a pretty good video card for what it is. I want to see how close it is. Yeah, it's pretty good video card. Yeah, 100%. You're getting 100 FPS, around 100 FPS. You can probably get it up to 110 if you like mess around with the settings. If you further mess around with the settings, like I am, you could probably get it to like, you could probably get it to 140. I'm sure there's a way to get this to 140. How much FPS do you get, Donuts? Do you happen to know? In Fortnite? So this is a good for open source Mac. For gaming, Mac specs are actually good too. No, I mean like for you to be getting like the FPS that you get, your Mac is probably pretty good too. Also, cool. Imagine Fortnite ends up running somehow. It shouldn't run, and it just ends up running. But Donuts, I would like to take a year save up for iMac because it's better than the MacBook. Do you mean like it's easier to upgrade as well, like the iMac? Because I know that MacBooks are a pain in the ass to upgrade. Yo, what's up, Dead? What's good, man? Yeah, as you see the title, we're running into issues with the AMD video card, so we're just trying to figure out. I have a fix for it as well. Yo, Dead, I'm gonna be on in a bit, man. Probably need to go creative and warm up, and then I'm probably gonna go arena. I don't know if you're down for either creative or arena. You let me know, Dead. But what's good with you, man? How's your day going? Fitness 96. Okay. Hey, Donuts. I'm sure box fight. Yep, probably. Yeah, definitely. I'd be down for that. I'm always down for box fights, bro. 100%. Got you. I'll send you an invite as soon as I'm on. I stayed home sick today. Oh wow. Are you sick or is it just like one of those cold things? I hope you're not sick, man. What you should do is take some honey. Honey helps a lot. Big ups. Honey helps a lot. Max, you can easily upgrade. Wow, cool, Mus. Yeah, MacBooks are hard to upgrade. I'm sure like the desktop versions are easier to upgrade. Cool. Yeah, I run 16 right now. I'm thinking about going to 32. Yeah, that's the plan. Waiting for this download. Why is it so slow? What the hell? Super slow, bro. It's like a it's like a cold. I'm cool. Okay, cool. Just a cold. Um, here. I don't know if you have honey at home. Honey helps a lot. Yo, what's up, Lurks? Damn, he cheating on you, bro. Hi, Lurks. Oh man. Hold on. Damn it. F in the chat. Other stuff I can upgrade. Yeah, definitely. I mean, like, yeah. I feel like desktop, even Windows laptops are annoying to upgrade. I always recommend people to get desktops if they are able to. But if you want something portable, you know, hard to beat a laptop. Depends on what you're trying to do with it. Bruh, Vega 64, man. Vega 64, you keep giving me a hard time, but you know, I love you still. Just waiting for this to finish downloading. Another minute left. Yo, Dead, I was saying, if you have honey at home, take a spoon of honey. That will help you a lot during these winter days. Um, Hot water helps a lot. Like back in the days, like early times when they didn't have like accessible medicine, people were taking hot water to deal with not only cold but all internal issues. So like hot water helps a lot, bro. Honey, and if you can put honey in the hot water, that will help a lot too. So, and if you have like mustard oil helps a lot during winter. Big ups, mustard oil. Like me, thank God, I don't have to go to the doctor. Like last time I went to the doctor was like in my last 15 years of my life, right? Well, truth be told, in my 27 years of living, I've had to go to the doctor for a sickness at least. I believe I think less than 3 times in my whole life. Thank God, thank God. Maybe twice, maybe less than twice. Twice. I believe twice. Thank God. Like my father, he's very into in terms of like uh, dealing with it naturally, like in terms of like actually getting you like the nutrients and um, like just the vitamins into your system like naturally, not like pills. Like I know that pills are easy to take, but like the vitamins that you get from pills are different from the vitamin that you get from fruits or vegetable or whatever the case is. The vitamin that comes with from food actually stays in your system, as if to the vitamin that comes from pills. Your body is basically designed. Your body is designed to break food down and take the nutrients out of it. However, when you take a pill, basically a shot of vitamin, your body doesn't know what it is. It's not like food; it doesn't digest the pill. But overall, it's healthier just to actually take the vitamin from the food as if to vitamin from pills. But if you need something quick to go, it won't get you 100% of the vitamins. It won't. Your body will not let you keep 100% of the vitamins that come from pills. You can read about it if you want to. I think it's done downloading. Cool. Here we are. Uh, yes, we're reinstalling, baby. Gonna let it install the new driver that it needs, that it feels like it needs. Behaving erratically. Yo, Mus, you gonna play Fortnite today? Or what's up, man? We went from coding, talking about GPUs, Max to medicine. Yo, this is life, man. Life, 100%. But it is a wide variety of topics we're talking about. But the main thing is we're gonna figure out why this is not working, right? So, Assalamualaikum. Gotcha. Sorry. Figuring out this thing and explaining it to people. Except also when you upgrade your video drivers on an AMD system, I can't really speak on NVIDIA. I feel like NVIDIA is a lot easier to deal with. On AMD, Express install is not the way to do this. You want to go custom, and I'm going to show you why. Go custom, and then you want to go into 11 point. You see this 19.11.3? That's the one you want. You do not want the optional. That's what the go in here, and then you click on install, and then it tells you like, oh, it's going to install all this good stuff like the AMD settings, the wizard to report problems, audio driver, display driver, one of the main things you need. There's install and clean install. Clean install is better, so it does require an extra restart. So that's like the main. We're gonna do I believe clean install, obviously. System will be forced reboot as part of the clean installation. Please save any unsaved work before proceeding. Prior versions of the AMD graphics driver will be removed and will prevent rolling back. So you will not be able to roll back to a previous AMD driver, but Windows does have its own temporary driver that it has. So in the case of no AMD driver present on your computer, the Windows driver takes over. It's like a Windows default driver. It's just for the time being until you upgrade, so that you have something to see your screen with. Otherwise, you will not be able to see your screen. You want to continue, right? Just let it continue. And then it just installs all that good stuff. So what will happen is that once it reaches, I guess, 100%, it's gonna, or I think around like maybe 60%, it wants to restart. It's gonna restart. When it does restart, my stream will go down, obviously, because it's running on the same computer. But right after it's installed, I'll put the stream back on. It should send the notifications back. It won't be more than 5 to in total. It will be about 15 minutes, maybe less than 15 minutes, for another notification to go out that I'm streaming again. And yeah, that's all it takes. So do not be alarmed if my streaming goes down. It will go down, and it's natural. It's supposed to, because the computer's going to restart. And yeah, it should be less than 15 minutes that I'll be back, and we'll take it from there. Unless it decides to restart twice.